Although there's a slight tension between Zowie and Diane and Jiangyu, it doesn't affect the assignment, and the show preparations are proceeding apace. The stage is finally completed by our fourth day in the settlement. The troupe decides to conduct an internal test show that night. The music stops, replaced by enthusiastic applause from the audience. One by one, the cast members take their bows, and the director waves excitedly to the audience from the stage. And that's a wrap. A big thank you to everyone for making this test show of Daybreak's Oath a great success. Following the director's announcement, the cast members gather excitedly into a group hug. As the lead actress, Ada is naturally in the center of the group. Ada, you were amazing! I did not expect the change finale to be so moving. Stifle. Thank you everyone. But I couldn't have done it without you. Be it the script revisions or in the later performance and joint rehearsals. I'm so grateful to have your support. Ada bows deeply from where she's standing in the middle of the crowd. The director comes over and pats her on the shoulder. Come on, Ada. No need to be modest. We all know just how hard you have worked to make this tour a success. I'm sure Ferry's parents would understand your feelings if they were here. Uh-oh, name drop. We sent the invitations out long ago, but I guess they won't be coming. Otherwise, they wouldn't. Ada sighs quietly and drops the subject. Then she instantly wipes her dejection away like it had never existed and smiles as she grabs Zowie's and Jiangyu's hands. That's right. Director, I have learned lots of interesting things recently while talking to Monsoon Squad. For instance, Jiangyu's kung fu moves look really cool on stage. I was thinking that maybe we could work them into our next production. Wow, really? Yep, I still remember that super cool flying kick you showed me. It would be perfect for a fight scene. Also, just as Ada begins to act out a move with Jiangyu in tow, a dark shadow falls from the sky. Look out! Zowie pulls Ada away just as a glass bottle filled with paint hits the spot where Ada was standing just a moment ago. The paint inside it splashes out as the glass shatters into fragments, blooming into a lurid savage flower. Before Ada can react, a second and a third bottle sail into the campsite, interspersed with a hail of stones and leaving streaks of paint all over the stage. Hey! Someone's causing trouble? Diane, protect the cast and the commander. Jiangyu, with me. Zowie's voice remains on the wind as she leaps out of the campsite, landing behind the nearby wall. With lightning speed, Zowie subdues a suspicious man hiding behind the wall without giving him any time to respond. On her end, Jiangyu also grabs someone outside the campsite. Both of them drag the men to the center of the campsite. Despite being pinned down, they're still struggling and cursing. Who the hell are you? Let me go! Yeah! You're just a crappy group of actors. What right do you have to grab me? Get it through your thick skulls. Stop going around doing shows and get lost now before you mess up more people's families. Shameless and hard-boiled criminals. That lead actress Ada or whatever is a murderer. That makes the rest of you guys accomplices too. Shut up. Zowie knocks the ranting man out with a knife hand strike. After seeing how his friend was KO'd, the other man shrinks away in terror. However, when he sees how Ada is not trying to stop this and in fact lowers her head in dejection and he starts cursing again. As the verbal abuse grows louder, Zowie scowls and takes out her knife before pressing it to the man's neck with a cold look in her eyes. Hey, let's talk this out. No need to get serious. Alright then, talk. Why are you attacking the troop? We were hard. Our client only gave us money and told us to make trouble and mess up the show. And what's all this about a murderer? I don't know either. The client just told us to say that. Yes, they've got a grudge with your leading lady. He said she... Before he can finish, Zowie knocks him out as well. She glances at Jiangyu and Diane, indicating that they should drag the two unconscious men away. Then she looks at me, who is standing aside in the distance. I instantly get Zowie's meaning and enter the crowd before giving the director a meaningful look. Miss Ada looks like she needs some rest. Let's end the rehearsal here tonight. Everyone should turn in early. We'll clean up the rest. After seeing the director nod, the rest of the cast and crew obligingly disperse. Soon, the only people left in the once bustling campsite are the director, Ada, and the dolls. And Groza. Zowie helps Ada take a seat and then squeezes her hand. Ada, can you tell us what happened before this? Ada's head is still lowered. She remains gloomy and silent. After seeing the state Ada is in, the director shakes her head and sighs. Maybe I should do it. If I'm not wrong, my guess is that the clients who hired those people to attack the theater were the parents of Ada's former friend, Ferris. A former friend called Ferris? Yes, Ferris was a good friend of Ada's and an outstanding young actress. The truth is, she was supposed to be the female lead for Daybreak's Oath. Back then, Ada and Ferris joined the auditions for the part and they made it through both of them. Ferris was the female lead and Ada was the second female lead. Ferris and I both loved to act. I still remember the day we met each other. Ada, who has been silent all this time, slowly lifts her head. She looks at the stage, but it seems more like she's gazing into the depths of her past. That day, I joined an impromptu drama competition. I was a rookie back then and nobody paid any attention to me. But by the time the competition ended, a girl ran over all of a sudden and praised me for doing a good job. She even pointed out all the little details in my act. We ended up talking for a long time. She told me her name was Ferris and that she wanted to become a pro actor, just like me. Ada smiles as she recalls her past with Ferris. After that, we became good friends. At that time, all we had were bit parts. But no matter what roles or scripts we were given, we would always rehearse them together so we could critique and further refine our act. Over time, we slowly became able to play supporting roles, and then we both made it through the auditions for Daybreak's Oath and began practicing in the Yellow Zone together, looking for cultural inspiration together, going on tour together. Those days were really happy, but Ada stopped speaking as though she's thought of something, and her smile turns bitter. 2 years ago, when Ferris and I were out in the contamination zones together, we were attacked by the Bayegers. The PMC assigned to protect us was taken out by the Bayegers and Ferris too. I passed out back then and was mistaken for dead, but a passing bounty hunter saved me. Everyone in the troupe was heartbroken over Ferris. We had lost a great actress and a good friend. After that, everyone in the troupe was grieving for her, and the lead actress role for Daybreak's Oath sat vacant for a long time. Later on, I remember that Ada and Ferris had acted opposite each other and had her try out for the opposition. She did well, so we decided to permanently assign it to her. But I did not expect that my decision would lead to a misunderstanding by Ferris' parents. They thought that Ada had gotten Ferris killed in order to become the lead actress. Did you not try to contact Ferris' parents? Oh, we tried many times, but Ferris' parents thought the troupe was in on it with Ada and kept refusing to talk to us. Ada also tried looking for those Bayegers, but they have never been easy to find, and the situation was very chaotic back then. With all that time gone by, we couldn't find any evidence at all. And that's how the misunderstanding lasted all the way until now. Yes, the truth is, Ada's been working hard to try and erase that misunderstanding. During this story, Ada convinced me to change the script and its ending as a memorial to Ferris. Frankly speaking, we were not too happy about the change at first, but Ada went all over to gather inspiration and built up experience as a scriptwriter before consulting me about it many times. And in the end, the altered script began to take shape. After we finished rewriting the script, we began preparing for our tour. Right after we finalized the show's schedule, Ada sent an invitation to Ferris' parents. And you know how that went. Everyone present goes silent as they look at the glass shards and red paint scattered everywhere. Ada, is there anything we can do to help? Stay alert and protect the future shows. That's right. Since they have rejected Ada's goodwill, they definitely won't give up easily. Ada smiles bitterly and bows to everyone again. I'm sorry for causing you trouble. Ensuring the show takes place successfully is part of the request. You don't have to blame yourself for this, Miss Ada. Zowie helps Ada up, and Jiangyu comes over to help support her by the shoulders. Yep, nothing's going to happen to the troupe with us around. I'll be counting on you all in the future then. It's getting late, and I also need to take care of troupe business. Oh yes, about those 2 attackers. Leave them to us. Miss Zowie, could you go easy on them? After all, it was because of me that... Relax, we know our limits. Several minutes later, the 2 hired attackers receive a stern talking to from Jiangyu and slink off, vanishing into the night. As I watch them fade away, I cannot help but ponder the situation. So they were hired then. No, if they were like the people who tried to ambush Ada earlier, they are probably related to the Bayegers too. Before the 2 men can flee into the darkness, I call out to Groza. Groza, follow them and see where they're headed. Thank you, Groza.